Hey y'all.
Yo, what's good? What's good? You see it. You see.
Welcome to That Couples Podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Kimberly, and
it's your boy Cleet the Geek.
And like I said, we are That Couple Podcast.
Yeah.
This is the podcast where we talk about all things married life, parent life.
Sorry, I'm cleating. Sorry.
Theme park.
Cleating in this podcast.
Theme park life,
right,
rom-com life, movie life, you name it. We just talk about things we are into because we're that couple. And guess what? We're not just that couple, but y'all are that couple too.
Y'all that couple, right? You know, we're two millennials. We're doing life. We're parenting.
Yes.
And we're figuring this thing out together. So we want you all to join us in our journey, and we want to help you and join you in your journey. You know?
That's right. And thank y'all so much for tuning in. I always say you didn't have to, but you did. Hey, Rocket.
And he made it. He made his debut, even though he wasn't invited.
I know.
And Rocket's in the building.
Yes. If you are listening, Rocket is our toy golden doodle puppy. So he wanted to
make a little debut
and say hello to y'all too. Exists. Yes. Back to our housekeeping stuff. Anywho, thanks once again, y'all, for tuning in. You didn't have to, but you did. We really appreciate it. Be sure to follow us, okay? We are on Spotify. We are on Apple and Google Podcasts, on YouTube, on all major platforms, okay? So be sure to subscribe to our podcast, like it, share it, and be engaged.
And if you didn't get a chance, check out our We're Back episode.
Yes.
We did a belated Happy New Year's
That's right.
post. And hey, you got to start where you got to start, when you got to start. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So we just dove
just
back
put it out there. Just do
it.
Just do
you know, I mean, listen, we're in a day and age where you have all the tools, everything you need to just jump in there. So that's what we did.
That's right.
So I know you're probably like, why are we wearing shades?
If y'all are listening, okay, if you are on the YouTube, you see we are rocking our shades today. And we just so happen to wear, black shirts as well.
Well, I wear black.
Not planned. I mean, I wear black too a lot.
Yeah, so it's going to happen a lot. That's my point.
But specifically, why are we wearing the shades? Because you tell them why.
Well, we're doing what we're starting, and y'all see these things on the screens just because we have the Apple camera. So it's gonna, if we do any gestures, if we did do like this, we're gonna get like all kind of stuff going on. So some of these little things that you see is not bad editing. It's just involuntary, right? All right, let's get that. I just want to get that out the way. But anyway, so what we decided, we want to do a new segment. We want to test out some segments this year. One segment we want to do is called our That Couple's A-List, right? Mm-hmm. And what we're going to do, we're going to give y'all the top 5 of various things, right? So today we're focusing on R&B, hence the glasses,
Come
right?
on now.
You got to have the shades. You ain't a real R&B artist if you don't got a good shade game.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
And let me tell y'all, if y'all didn't know, if y'all haven't been following us, y'all know we love us some 90s R&B.
That's right.
Okay?
That's
we
right.
love us some 90s R&B, okay?
And honestly, that's one of the early things we bonded with, like we was like, oh, you into this, you into that.
Our first day, he picked me up. In the car, he had on some J.E. Jagged Edge.
Hey, listen, J.E. and what I'm saying, they be in their bag. That's that love music, all right?
That's that love music.
You know what I'm saying?
How old are you?
I'm just saying.
That's that love music.
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Lord.
Anyway, no, J.E., definitely, that was our, J.E. is our group that we just like, not bump heads. That's
Put on that J.E., we gonna bump heads.
But we connected, we connected on that J.E. But yeah, so this is a new segment we're trying out. Hopefully y'all like it. We want to get some interaction with you all as we continue to do these episodes. We'll do them every once in a while. But today's A-list, that couple's A-list is going to be R&B. Right, so we're talking about the top R&B artists, your top 5.
Okay,
we got your top 5 for men because we can't just try to combine it. It's too difficult, right? There's too much going on. There's different genres, there's different styles, right? There's different things that you have to throw into the equation. So we're gonna do. And it's subjective, right? So I'm gonna give my top 5. We're gonna do the men and we're gonna do women, right? Mm-hmm. So top 5 R&B artists for men and for women. Okay. Now I'm gonna give out. We both will give our top 5, and and we want to hear from you all. We want to see what your top 5 is.
Yes, y'all drop y'all top 5
and grade it
in the comments.
Right, and we call it the A list because it's supposed to be graded, right? So if you agree with the list, then you give us a just like in school, right? You give us an A minus, B, whatever.
No F's over here, okay?
Yeah. Now listen, if we get an F, that means we just blew it, right? But it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be interactive. So that's the idea. So without further ado, let's dive into it. We'll start from 5 up, or how you want to do it. This on the fly, y'all. So we
mine are in no particular order. I just have a top 5. So mine are not in.
You need to do 5. You gotta order it. You gotta order it.
I don't have mine in order.
You gotta order it. The top 5. That what makes it difficult. See, she don't want to follow the rules, y'all. It's top 5.
Rules are out, no rules.
Top 5. Who's your top 5?
Yes, right.
And you just gotta live with it. If you put somebody down at 5, because that what makes it a grade. You can't just give it in any order. It got to be your top 5. So coming in, so we want to do the guys or girls? Girls first, ladies first.
You could do ladies first.
All right. So I have, and man, I've been debating on, my number 5 and 4. I know who my top 3 are. So y'all don't judge me now. I just listen. I got to come out with it. So let me think. For number 5, for women, I think I want to go with, and this is of all time. Mm-hmm. So let me think. That's a good one, man. I don't know. Now I'm kind of like scared to say it.
Oh Lord,
I'm scared to say it.
You gonna tell me?
I'm scared to say it. Hey, I'm just saying, that's what makes it difficult, right? You gotta come out with it. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna leave somebody out, but I'm gonna have to go with Alicia Keys for number 5. That's my number 5.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Alicia Keys is my number 5 R&B artist of all time.
Not like Alicia, but she ain't on my list.
Now, granted, we're gonna have some honorable mentions. Now, Kim just mentioned we are we're 80s babies, but we came up in the 90s. So so 90s R&B is our jush, as they say.
Jush, it's our jush.
So sorry, Rocket's just doing a lot over here. So 90s R&B is our just. So we're gonna purposely leave out like the Aretha Franklins and all that. Look, they're legends. I get it. They're honorable mentions, but we're just gonna go from the 90s up. Let's just do that. 90s up to make it simple.
And this is just our overall liking of the
And this is
artist.
us. It's subjective. Yes. It's us. It's what we think.
It's subjective. You can have your.
You're gonna have your 5.
We have our own.
Right. That's why I told.
That's similar ones.
That's why I told her that she got to give the 5.
Okay.
Right.
I need one more male. Hold on.
No, we're in women now. So,
I know. I have my women's list.
So who's your 5th? Who's your 5th?
Okay, my 5th is one that's in. Oh wait, we doing 90s.
90s up. I mean,
oh,
if you
90s
need to,
up.
90s up. 90s
up.
90s
up.
Okay, 90s up.
Good,
it's not only 90s. Okay. 90s up.
90s up. So.
And we'll have this all in the description of the podcast and of the YouTube video. So if y'all commenting, you can do yours 90s up. Now, like I said, honorable mention is Aretha Franklin and all of them legends, right?
Yeah, that's prior to the 90s.
That's prior to the 90s.
Yes. So, and from my list, I did the ones that I can listen to at any given moment, anytime. Like, I can whenever, I can rock with them kind of thing. Yeah. So my 5th person is a newer person. She's the only newer one on my list.
Okay.
It's her.
Oh man, you messing me up. Oh, I forgot about the new ones.
Yes. I love her.
I'm gonna have to edit my
don't be editing your list.
Nah, Alicia, let me see. Alicia came with it. Oh man, that does change a lot.
I remember in high school, one of our spirit weeks, I rocked Alicia Keys. I had the braids. I had the 2 braids coming to the front like this. Yeah. And the rest braided back. Couldn't tell me nothing.
Oh, yeah, she did. Yeah, she was the first one to bring the braids going forward. I never saw that. Yeah, Alicia, I'm going to stick with Alicia. I'll stick with
But she's not on my list. She ain't make my list.
I'm going to stick with Sada. I don't know, man, because her.
Yeah, I love her.
Nah, I'm going to have to. All right, I was stick with Alicia for now. I already said it. Okay, so coming in at number 5 for men Now, once again, now that it's clear, we got all the way up to recent, and we go all the way back to the 90s, early 90s. You can even do a late 80s, but definitely 90s influence. That's when they had their heyday.
Okay. You do your fifth first.
And just for I gotta say this, controversial purposes, R. Kelly is not on this. He doesn't make any out of this. All right, that's just all we're gonna say with that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so number 5, coming at number 5 for the men. Man, I would have to say. See, now that I add the new school guys. Oh man, does that make it any tougher? I don't know if there's newer groups that I fool with.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's a new school guy that I fool with. All right, so this is what I was saying.
I better step it up, newer guys.
Right. No, seriously, because think about it. Who's really out there? You gonna do? What's that dude that was calling himself the king of R&B? You don't even see him no more.
With the J?
Yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, exactly. Ain't nobody know this kid, man.
Was he on the?
Cash Money?
No, the things that happened during the pandemic.
Oh, the battle. No, not Jeremiah. No, you talking about Jeremiah. No, he wasn't on the
okay. Versus. I was like,
he didn't even do it first. Exactly, man. He ain't that guy.
Mario was like, oh Lord.
Let me see. So I'm gonna go with, and I know she gonna be like, what? Omarion, my number 5, and I know he can't sing. Mario sing
Clearly
better.
He couldn't hang during the verse.
Mario, nobody. Man, I don't care about no Mario, man. Ain't nobody like, ooh, I can't wait to turn on that Mario. You're more amped to listen to a Omarion joint than you are Mario. Now, challenge me on that. Any of y'all challenge me on that?
Omarion just has the dance, like the ones you like. Do,
right. He got the dance. He got dance,
dance.
and he got joints. Like he got hits. Like Omarion is like, okay, he can sing. Ooh, he can roll.
But
it's
the
like,
Mario got the chill vibe. You cruising in your car?
Man, he got 3 hits. Man, get out of here.
I'm just.
Omarion number 5 for your boy. That's where I'm going. So who's your number 5?
I didn't really have a number 5, but if I had to choose a number 5, because they are one of my favorite groups, I'm going to have to go with J.E.
This is an R&B artist. You see, she do her own rules. You see this, right?
What are you talking about?
R&B artist.
Oh, it has to be
a group.
Oh, okay.
See?
Oh, well.
You see how she be?
Okay, hold on. I got to take off.
Look at that.
3 people. They made up 3 spots.
I literally just said. I said, man, it's only groups that I rock with in a new school, but it has to be an individual.
Well, I count it as an artist because it's one singular entity.
No.
Yes. When they win the Grammy, it's them. Like it's
They're
not
a group.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about an artist. One artist. Because if that's the case, then you can leave out Boys to Men.
I know they were number 3.
But no, this is individual.
Okay.
He about to make this camera fall because I don't know what's wrong with him. Why, Rocket? Come on, buddy.
All right, y'all. I gotta make. I only got 2 on my list. I don't know because I don't have a 5, I don't have a 4, and I don't have a 3 for guys on the males. As my top.
So okay, so you definitely have a 1 and a 2.
Yep.
Okay, so let's list out some people we got, and we probably should have had a list. It probably would have made it a little easier for us because you could just choose from the list. But you have you got Omarion, you got Mario, you got Neo, you have and we could take it back. You got John B, you got Brian McKnight, you have Genuine. Come on, man. I'm listing them out. These are people that these are valuable options.
Okay, so since I can't have a group,
yeah. That's what makes it difficult. We'll come back and do groups. We're going to do groups. That'll be another one. We'll do R&B female groups and male groups. That'll be a whole nother one. That'll probably be way easier. Because I think when I think about it, we both kind of like the groups more than the individual artists for the most part, other than those top 1 and 2 spots. So
okay, y'all. So sorry, I had it wrong. Then okay.
It's all right. This the natural, the organic nature of this episode. It's supposed to be off the top, if you had to, what do you call it? I don't like to say gun to your head type thing. I don't like to use that kind of term, but
okay.
World on the line type situation. What would you say?
Okay, so let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5.
I wish I had my phone. I could look
okay.
up. I think I got him in my head, so I'm good.
My fifth one, you said his name. I'm gonna go with that Brian McKnight because I
Brian
just
McKnight
think
for
he
number
had
5.
classics.
Yeah, for sure.
He had classics, hit classics.
Mm-hmm.
On top,
Can't
his
sleep on
voice
Brian McKnight.
don't get old except that one song he tried to do when he tried to venture out.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, that's
You're
not your lane.
You're trying to be a little raunchy.
Yes, get back over there.
Yeah,
that's not your lane.
That ain't his thing.
But yeah.
And then we got let me see who else. Okay, so let's go back. So let's recap. So for females, number 5 was Alicia Keys for me, and then you had her.
Yes.
I want her. No pun intended. I wanted to add her as my number
me?
5. No, I want yeah. But if I was thinking, I would have put her as 5. But I got Alicia Keys. I'm sticking beside her. All right, now males, we have for me, Omarion, and for you, Brian McKnight. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so now we're going to number 4. Number 4, coming in at number 4 for females. Man, I'll go ahead and go with her. I'm going to put her above.
How you gonna do that?
I'm gonna put her above Alicia, because I just think she is. I mean, you think about she's a musician.
She's all around.
Yeah, she can do it all.
Minus the dancing, but yes.
Oh yeah, you're right. So she can't do it.
But she can act.
But she can act, and so she got 2 of the 3. We always talk about the big 3, right?
That's right.
Singing, dancing, and acting.
Can you get your EGOT?
EGOT, right? So she can't dance, but she can sing.
She can get an EGOT though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because can you get it for writing?
Yeah.
Can you get it for writing? Yeah. She's a writer. She's a great writer. So I got her coming out at number 4.
Okay.
Who you got?
My number 4 is none other than Toni Braxton.
I can see that.
You mean the world.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, she's a vibe. She's a vibe.
Yes.
She's like that.
Timeless classic.
She identifies or she signifies 90 R&B, right?
That's right.
She's a great representation of that.
She has a residency right now in Las Vegas with Cedric the Entertainer.
You did tell me about that. Would you be willing to check that out?
Possibly. I don't. Cedric said, I'm like, nah.
No, you would be going for her. You would be going for her.
Only for her.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that was.
But that's my
one.
number 4.
See, we flowing now, y'all. We getting it together. And keeping it a buck with y'all, we were working on this right before the episode, before we started recording.
Y'all can see I had mine all out of whack. I had groups.
Yeah. So
the groups, I got my groups down. Okay?
But we're committed to stay coming, to consistently come before y'all. So
yes,
even if we weren't prepared, we were like, we jumping on. We're just gonna be yapping until it makes sense.
I'm not the yapping.
Nah, I'm just playing. Okay. And sorry,
mail.
I need to keep looking here.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah. It's we got our confidence
got our shades
screen
on.
Yeah. So y'all think we're looking at y'all, but we keep looking at our confidence screen. So that's throwing us off. All right, so we're going over to Mel. Yes. Number 4 for Mel. Oh man, so I went with Omarion.
I found a loophole with mine, but go ahead.
Here we go. I don't even want to hear it. So that's funny. So I was gonna do Brian McKnight for my number 4.
Oh, okay.
But I think for me, because I got a little ghetto,
oh Lord,
a little ghetto twang to myself,
Who is?
And he not ghetto, but he kind of got that ghetto love going on. Genuine.
Oh,
Genuine.
He's not necessarily ghetto.
But he's like, ain't none of your friends' business. That ain't, that's kind of hood
ghetto
talk.
Is like Pretty Ricky.
Yeah. That's honorable mention.
That's that ghetto love.
Oh yeah. What's his name? Stop. Not Stop P. What's the singer from the Precious P?
Pressure P.
Pleasure P.
We get.
Woo, what? Hey, Pleasure P, that's my guy, you know what I'm saying? From Pretty Ricky, you know what I'm saying? That's that ghetto love. So, honorable mention to him. But my number 4 is, it just left me. I just said it. Genuine. Okay. Woo, boy, we try to figure it out, y'all. Okay. All right,
Ooh, okay.
So that's my number 4. Have you given your 4?
Nope, not yet.
Okay,
But
so
my
what's your
number
4?
4, when you think about, he is late 90s,
Okay.
early 2000s, and
Jaheim? Not just.
started in the group but went solo.
Okay, that'll work.
But now tours with the group still.
Okay.
But he still sings his songs, right? I'm gonna go with Cisco because, he is the
Oh.
epitome of '90s, early 2000s.
Okay, that's a strong one.
Yeah,
that's a strong one.
Cisco.
Yeah. I could
I'm
fool
sorry
with that.
because in high school I rocked
Cisco,
his album from start to finish.
Incomplete.
Okay?
My life would be. Yeah. I ain't gonna sing it. I ain't gonna mess myself up. But okay. No, that's a good one.
I love that album.
That's a good one. All right. Okay, so that's your number 4.
Yep, that's my
all right.
number
So
4.
we're gonna recap. So my number 5 we're gonna start with women. Number 5 for women for me was Alicia Keys. Then my number 4 was her. And then for my men, my number 5 was Omarion, and then number 4 was Genuine.
Right.
For you,
My 5s were her and Brian McKnight. My 4s were Tony and Cisco.
Tony and Cisco.
Tony Braxton and Cisco.
Cisco, man. See, she got her and Cisco. She may want to steal from her. Those are some good ones.
Because when you a true 90s R&B.
Okay, coming at number 3 for the women.
All right.
All right, now this gets a little easier because I think we got these locked down. Mm-hmm. So for me, I'm going to go with Janet Jackson.
Okay.
Janet Jackson. Now, she was a dancing. She had the dance skills. She had the hits. She was not as big as her brother, but she's big time. She's international. She is
internationally known.
She's and I could even give her the big 3 because she's a great actor. She's a decent actor. Not a great actor. She's a decent actor.
Yeah.
She could dance and she could
dance.
sing. She ain't no
She could get by.
She could get by.
Yes.
She could get by.
Yes.
Now, some people are a little less than that.
She's not gonna be like, hi.
Right.
Like, she's not gonna give you.
But
all
she can
that.
carry a tone and she can run a little bit slightly.
A tune, carry a tune.
Yeah. So, Janet, I got Janet for my number 3.
My number 3 is gonna be none other than Brandy.
Woo! I'm crazy.
You are.
Oh, you messing me up. Oh my God.
Brandy. I want to be down. Okay.
Well, I'm obviously.
Sorry, Minnie Mouse was telling me good afternoon.
I'm obviously losing my own A-list here. Yeah. Because I keep wanting to tell everyone, yes, Brandy. How can I forget Brandy?
Brandy is my number 3.
See, I was taking, I'm taking in my decisions. I'm taking into dancing and all this other stuff.
I'm just thinking my timeless classic R&B who I can listen to at a drop of a dime.
Yes, and let me tell you, Brandy, when she first came out, she kind of had that she can carry a tune thing going. And I think it was the way that they were kind of promoting her. They didn't really give her a chance to
she worked.
do her thing.
That girl worked on her craft over the years.
Over the years, yes. Name somebody could come for Brandy other than these top 1 and 2 that we're about to mention.
I was about to say.
Yeah. You notice how I said that? Because now we about to hit y'all over the head with a 1 and 2. But what I'm saying is she's a beast. Brandy, Brandy needs to be my number 3, but I've already chose Janet, so I'll stick beside her.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick beside her.
All right. So men, who's your number? All right, so Brandy's
I just
your number 3?
did my number 3. Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna go number 3 men.
Yes.
For me, I'm gonna go with none other than your boy CB, Chris Brown.
Yeah, CB, that's a good one.
Chris Brown, man, come on,
that's
now.
a good one.
He's hit galore.
Hits on top of hits on top of hits.
He's very consistent. He can run a little bit, but he don't do too much. Of course, he's
Definitely
a top dancer
and can act some.
He can act some. Yeah, he's not horrible, but he's not great.
I don't think Oscar award winning,
but it's CB.
Yeah,
CB. He's a beast. So he obviously gets mentioned at. Wait,
what?
I said my number. Oh yeah. Okay. I was about to mess myself up, but I know who my number 2 is. My number 2, Kane slipped in there. You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
Slipped in there. You beats with it. All right, so that's my number 3.
Okay, my number 3 is Babyface.
Oh, that's solid. That's solid.
Timeless classic, solid. Besides his own hits.
Yeah.
The amount that he has written, 90s R&B songs that he has actually written.
Him and, it's safe to say him and, what's my guy from Guy?
Riley. Teddy Riley.
They defined the 90s.
Yes.
With their writing, producing, their songs like I think they define what the names are.
His songs and then all the ones that he wrote.
Yeah. No, that's solid. That's solid.
I know it's
I like
solid.
that.
I know it's solid.
Oh, here we go. All right. Okay. So we need to recap real quick. I wish I was writing mine down. But I don't have my device. So I'm gonna just do my latest real quick. So I have for number 5, I have Alicia Keys. Number 4 is Her. Number 3 is Brandy. No, it's Janet Jackson. It's Janet Jackson. And then for men, I have number 5 is going to be man.
I forgot.
Oh, Omarion. Number 5 is Omarion.
No wonder I forgot.
Oh, wow. The shade. Number 5 is Omarion. Number 4. Wait. Number 5 is Omarion. Number 4. Ooh, dang. I know number 3 was Genuine. Who was my number 4? Gosh. Oh, no. Number 4 was so number 5. I got it. Genuine. So number 5 is Omarion. Number 4 is Genuine. Then number 3 is CB. Yeah.
All right.
Chris Brown.
For my females, 5 is Her. 4 is Tony. 3 is Brandy. For males, 5 Brian McKnight. 4 Cisco. 3 Babyface.
Okay. All right.
Now down to the top 2.
The top 2.
What you got?
Right. Okay. So coming at number 2.
Uh-huh.
Now, this could be controversial, but I just think body of work and longevity, right? This is what we're taking into account, body of work, longevity. It's not really necessarily skill because I think skill makes it a whole different conversation, right? But, my number 2 is Whitney Houston.
Okay.
Number 2 is Whitney Houston. Now, I didn't duck out because I was scared. I was getting rocket. Because he about to make this mic fall. But yeah, I went with Whitney for number 2 because you're gonna see number 1 is she's just got the longevity. She's a beast with it. You know what I'm saying? She's and y'all know what we're talking about. I mean, if you've been under a rock, you'll know what we're talking about. But Whitney, I just felt like Whitney. I mean, skill wise, she's an ego. Well, no, she's not a dancer, but what else would you say? So she could sing, she can definitely act. She did great in Bodyguard.
Oh yeah.
And Waiting to Exhale, right?
Yeah.
To Exhale, yep. So she's a great actor, and a preacher's wife.
Yes.
Yes, she's a beast. Come on now, she's a great actor. I don't know if there's anyone better, like talent wise.
Yeah.
And then of course, like she has some hits, so she falls in number 2, and you'll see why. And
I don't know. This might segue into 1, 2 for me because I have mine the opposite. But they could be They can be like interchangeable.
Okay, go ahead. Do explain.
So mine 2 was Beyonce.
Whoa, and this is surprising because I'm not the Beehiver here.
Like I'm.
Wow.
First off, he is. Okay. He is.
I'm saying she's a true Beehiver. Like
okay.
She has a
Who
pocket
has listened
knife.
to the album too?
She has a pocket
Who's
knife
listened to Cowboy Carter already?
With a bee on it, okay? With a bumblebee on it, okay?
I am.
They be ready to stab.
But like I said, like, going over the list, right? It's about I heard Melissa Fredericks, also known as Mrs. Kev on stage, say, like, she referenced it to Beyonce, but I see it for Whitney as well. Like, Whitney is your favorite celebrity's fave. If that makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She's the standard.
Yes.
That's another way of saying she's the standard. Even for your person that you like, she's the standard for them.
She is the standard. She is the epitome. Everybody looking to, you were my inspiration. Oh, what happened?
See, your computer done snuck in there. I don't know how we.
I think we moved it.
Well, that doesn't move it.
Oh.
No, they don't see it now.
No, I think this was moved.
That does not move it.
Oh, yeah. How did it move?
Rocket.
Oh, he had to move it.
That's why, see, last week, y'all, we had him in the cage, and he was whining and all
in the crate, yeah. Makes sense. I'm running a little farm mill over here.
Right. Last week we had him in his crate.
Yeah.
And, now we're trying to test out having him out, and he's just Mr. Busybody. So
yeah,
that's why you see me keep dipping down trying to get him from going. So we'll figure out Rocket's situation. But anyway,
yeah.
So go ahead.
But
do explain.
Yeah, she's your favorite celebrity's favorite.
Yeah.
You know, she's everybody's inspiration. Like the top people, that's their inspiration. So she is the top.
That's a good reasoning for what you did.
And that's why I did what I did.
I get it. Yeah, that makes sense. And do you understand where I'm coming from, though?
Oh, I know. Like, I'm a beehiver. Like,
yeah. Okay. All right.
Beyonce.
I just want to be able to sleep in my bed, you know. Because if I didn't put her first, y'all won't see off camera what really happens, okay? I have a black eye, and I need to wear shades next episode. But that's another story. Okay.
But yeah, so that's why I have Beyonce as number 2.
As number 2. Okay. No, that's solid. Okay. Now let's switch over to the men. So I'm gonna go with my number 2. Now, I recently came to this realization because
remember we got tied hour.
I know. I recently came to this realization because of just what I favor. Now, I'm going to say my number 2, and then I need to give a caveat, okay? So that y'all don't throw rocks at me. I have Mr. Michael Jackson as a honorable mention in my list. He's an honorable mention, okay? Meaning, to Kim's point about the standard, he is the standard. You don't put him in the list. You don't make lists for Michael, okay? People will go crazy for Prince like that. I don't necessarily do, but those two people, you don't put them in lists. They just in their own situation. So I'm excluding Michael out of my list because he is in a list of his own. Mm-hmm. So don't throw rocks at me for that. Okay. Now, number 2 is
that's right.
Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake is a beast. Okay, Justin Timberlake. I know, he's a different nationalities, different race. Don't stone me, but Justin came into our situation. Okay, and listen, he be cooking. He not only at the cookout, he be bringing a dish and he cook at the cookout. All right, my guy he is R&B all day. So I rock with JT. I'm gonna have him as my number 2.
Okay, I love me some JT, but he is not on my list. But I do love JT. Don't get it twisted.
Hey, listen.
I'm an NSYNC
Don't take my card.
Boys fan.
Don't take my
black
card.
I will be at that concert once they release it.
Thank you.
Don't get it twisted. Me and my sis knew all the dance routines. But he's not on my list though.
Don't take my black card, y'all. Please.
My number 2, which is probably his number 1, is Usher.
How dare? Oh, I see why. Okay, all right.
Is Usher? I mean, for the same reason as the females.
I get it. As soon as you said it, it clicked. Okay,
it's Usher.
Because I was gonna flip this.
It's Usher. You know, Usher is that guy. We saw him. We went to see him at his Las Vegas residency.
You don't even have to explain. It just say his name. Just say his name. The guy's the greatest. That's my guy right there. You know what I'm saying? That's my big bro. You know what I'm saying? That's my dude. That's my homie. You know.
He's Usher.
So
Usher.
I mean, it goes without saying. Yeah. I mean, the moment we started this, and if any of you know me, you already knew who my number 1 was. So it's not even an argument. Okay. So
yes.
I think let's go ahead and clearly transition to number 1. So number 1, I think we kind of already said it. Number 1 for me, females wise, is Miss Beyonce Knowles.
You're a beehiver.
And it's just come on, man. She's just been on top. It's like Will Smith when we get into the whole conversation, the A-list for actors and stuff. It's like when someone has a longevity, like she's been more than a decade on top. Mm-hmm. So come on, who's done that other than and even I wouldn't even say Whitney was on top.
A select few.
Whitney is in her own stratosphere because of her talent, because she became standard. But you talking about someone being on top for over a decade? We're probably going on 2 decades if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
So Beyonce, number 1 for me.
And my number 1 is Whitney because she is the standard.
Yeah. Okay. And then for number 1 for me, for men, of course, it was Usher. And I don't have to explain. Everyone knows why, right? He's the greatest outside of Mr. who she's about to mention.
Yeah, my number 1 was Michael Jackson because, again, he is the standard. Now, mind you, him, Beyonce, Whitney, they were also known in other genres as well.
Right. Pop,
They're like
rock.
home base.
Yeah.
Like, R&B. And Michael Jackson, he is that guy. He is, the guy. But no, Michael Jackson for sure.
All
because
right.
come on, Usher. That's Usher's inspiration.
Yeah, that's in his faves list, like you said.
Yes.
So
So that's why I did my number one.
by the way, we was watching with the kids the other day. Some of his music videos. Like we didn't watch
Michael
Thriller,
Jackson.
but we watched
Bad.
Who's Bad?
We did Remember the Time, and we did
And Smooth Criminal.
Smooth Criminal.
This guy,
yes.
I mean, to this day,
Timeless.
this guy, can't nobody touch this dude with dancing. Like this dude is a man, like so timeless.
He's a beast. That's what he was about to say.
Yeah, he's a beast. Like it's a lost of words. Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, this is like 30 years ago. Why is this dude? Why
timeless.
to this day no one still can touch his moves?
Yeah.
Like this guy was the standard. We talk about Whitney being the standard. He is the standard for music. Mm-hmm. I mean, name another artist that comes close.
And you talking about longevity? He was singing when he was.
Right. So, listen, this was fun, y'all.
This was fun. I hope y'all like our top fives.
Yeah.
And let us know y'all top fives in the comments.
Yes.
We want to know y'all top fives.
Yeah, whether on Instagram, whether you're on YouTube, wherever.
Yes.
Like we're checking all of those. We're going to comment because it's a great topic, We want to see what your A-list,
That's right.
Don't be mad if we grade it now and we be like, hey, I don't know why you did that, right? And give us our grades, You heard Kim's, you heard mine. So we're going to recap it and then we'll get out of here.
My list was pretty good, y'all.
And mine was good too now. Don't get it twisted. So we're going to recap and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Talking smack. So for women, I got Alicia Keys. I got her coming in at 4. I got coming in at 3 was Janet Jackson. And then we had Whitney at 2. I know y'all going to throw rocks at me for that one. And then Beyonce for number 1.
Little pebbles.
Now, for men, I had coming at number 5, I had Omarion, and then I had Genuine coming in at 4, Chris Brown at 3, Justin Timberlake, don't throw rocks at me, I'm sorry, but that's what I like. Justin Timberlake got number 2, and then Usher, of course, at number 1, and then Michael Jackson in his own stratosphere.
For mine, for females, I had her for number 5. Number 4 was Toni Braxton. Number 3 was Brandy. 2, Beyonce. Number 1, Whitney Houston. For males, number 5, Brian McKnight. Number 4 was Cisco. Number 3 was Babyface. Number 2 was Usher. Number 1, Michael Jackson.
Yep.
That was that couple's podcast A-list for 90s R&B and on.
Yeah. And that's Rocket. What you got to say, Rocket?
What you got to say, Rocket?
Moving everywhere. He moving the camera. Y'all done seen the camera shake.
No, I was like, how did that move?
This guy, man. So we got to figure out Rocket during our shows. We'll get it going, y'all. But appreciate y'all. Hope y'all, loving the show. Definitely leave your comments. Like I said, respond. I'm back for the mic. My bad. Leave. We appreciate y'all enjoying the show and leave your comments. We want to interact with you all. This is a chance to chill. A chance for us to chill together and have a good time. Like I said, we're that couple, and we know you're that couple. You know what I mean? So we're just trying to, be that friends group for you. You know what I mean? You could bounce stuff off of. You could hear how our perspective on stuff like Diddy and and an earthquake in New York that apparently just happened in New Jersey or something like that. Stuff like that, right? We're all having this experience together, so we want to enjoy it with you all.
That's right. And once again, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, subscribe to our podcast, and share it. Thank y'all again. Till next time.
All right, till next time.
Bye.
Peace.